Philippines, they decide to go and opt for the glue pick to go ahead and bring that in the XP lane. So interesting. Final thoughts here, Redmar, on the drafts.
Kellerup, because as much as I really do agree, hold on, Fato. Look at that. Renegade might be in trouble here. Going down first blood. No ultimates yet. No shortcut or anything means he's going to go down, but Demon Kite does allow him to get a little...
Personally, it's the reason why I call him the Filipino Savage, is he would play forward in your face. Now, Super Prince starting with the Crimson Beacon. First turtle up.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful engagement here coming in from Kirk, but will be slowed down a little bit. Brusco can't really do anything yet. Doesn't have the Tsunami Slam. King Kong will be getting that turtle, and they could get a bit of an edge here on the coming fight, but looks like Aurora can decide.
So the way Onic Philippines were able to immediately force out the Purify from US, so he barely could position himself in a spot that would guarantee space for Aurora.
This is better though. This time Tsunami Slam is on, and here we go with a pincer here coming in from Edward and Renegade. They're basically tanks though. Edward's a good damage, will not be usable yet on Masha. Here comes the shortcut. They're diving in on King Kong, and King Kong gets taken down.
The Sigma King falls. Now Super Prince falling back.
Oh boy, great follow-up from Aurora. Super Prince trying to get some of that HP back, but no go. It's going to be a lot of bodies hitting the flow here for Onic.
And they basically show us this is how you punish others. Oh, wait. There's another engage coming in from Onic. Are they going to commit? This is Demon Kite, though. He's really tanky. King Kong's going to catch up.
Very happy taken. Brusco out of range here with US. Feathered airstrike. Edward is a huge threat on the front. Look at this guy going 1v1 on Kirk here.
King Kong starting up. Demon Kite spotted him. Brusco to the scene. How'd Renegade get back there?
Oh my goodness, Renegade out of nowhere here. Getting another kill for Edward. This time around, King Kong is gone. No more turtle retribution available here. Shortcut is still active. They could go back if they want to. They could also bring Kirk maybe, but looks like that's not going to be a thing. They're going to just whittle him down slowly, force a flicker out, and then just keep the fight going.
Why walk? That's how we got there. Why walk? And Onic did not check that portal.
Yep, there are some crazy back and forths that are happening right now. Chip, because he comes in at the most unexpected timings. And Onic Philippines seems like they're struggling, but they go for the engage.
Yeah, that's a beautiful engagement. Renegade will be able to still activate the shortcut, and actually was enough to keep him alive, but only for a moment. Double kill for Doming though. That means that's going to be stacked coming into that Granger. Now Demon Kite is on the jungle. Here on a bit of a pincer maneuver. Edward! Like a bullet straight into Super Prince. Going to be able to at least push him back, but nope.
It's worth it!
Yeah, it's only been 7 minutes, but just look at how they're constantly invading!
This is absolute domination here. Portal is active on that shortcut, and Kirk is all alone here on the front. They can't really go near, but they will be able to take out the Hitman.
Renegade is costing them so much! Right? Demon Kite's not even close to it. King Kong, come on. Come on.
Oh, full-scale denial.
Yeah, if they do that, King Kong gets punished. There comes Kirk!
And they're trying to do this. Kirk is the one trying to do the punish, and the stick gonna come in. Yue is so far away from home, though. Shortcut is active once more, but this time around looks like a better engagement coming in from Onic.
That was enough for Aurora to deal damage to almost all of them. And now, though...
Oh, this could be big here. Renegade getting pulled back in. Shortcut is active, but he will go down. There goes Kellera with a crossbow tang. But Kirk, their big front line, is now out of commission. They're going to have to back off here. They're not even trying too hard to go for the contest on that Lord.
Yep. Oh, God. Lord's inside the base. What a... synchronized push by Aurora!
This is a huge push. There's just no way that you can deal with all of this. Everyone is clumped together with a big feathered airstrike from Yue, and that's gonna be it for game number 1. It's gonna be Aurora taking him out.
The defending champions seem to still...
Called it earlier.
Oh man, it goes with the Lancelot. Oh yeah, so yeah, Brusco on the roam.
He tried to scout the area first, but Demon Kite, he's quick to respond, and he's the one starting things up.
They're actually getting started here, and they're focusing on the Frederick. Very interesting choice here. And now they're fighting with very low HP bars, and King Kong will be able to get that turtle and just buff up his teammates just a little bit more, forcing Aurora to disperse.
Isaac form. You can't play it like this, just objective-wise. Now Renegade gets caught once more.
Yeah, Renegade again in trouble here. No flicker to save him this time around. Oh, actually he's back on. What? Wow. That was a short cooldown, but you're not going anywhere. Super Friends pulls him back.
They just don't let him get away. Now this is clearly Onic Philippines being the ones to rotate faster, especially considering the backers in their hands. But US!
Oh!
That was so good right there for King Kong. Gets answered immediately by Demon Kite, but it feels like Aurora are just trying to cauterize the wounds here. They'll get another kill into the Super Friends. He's on a killing spree, Leo.
Super Friends and Brusco, 2v1. Those are two support heroes taking down Demon Kite.
The Land of Dawn here. Just even diving under that second turret. Force him to fight on top side though. Beautiful engagement. 3-on-1. No chance for King Kong to make it out. And Demon Kite a little bit of a high five to each other. And look at that as well. Onic forced out the feathered airstrike. So I think that's a very confident turtle going over to King Kong.
And it was Brusco who started it all. Now they're going for mid.
Big knock-up into the Tsunami Slam, but there's just no coordination whatsoever on the side of Aurora. Everyone is just running for their lives, Leo.
Turtle take, and Onic means business. This is what you can expect to happen.
Yeah, and it was really surprising to see that the crossbow that was still casted.
And there you go. This time around, no fear whatsoever in the eyes of the Super Fam. Looking at Aurora head on.
Really even taken to the skies to actually get kills.
Yep. And compared to earlier, there was no need for him to go for the Wind of Nature immediately, but Renegade...
Oh, straight into the fight. I think that was a pretty forced Tsunami Slam. He's gonna go down as well with a few easy hits. King Kong playing it under these two turrets. And again, no fear whatsoever in the eyes of the Super Fam.
Down without any major ultimates used just yet by Onic Philippines.
Look at Onic, they're starting to go to the drawing board. They're looking for an angle of attack, and they are attacking a west way they know how. Right in the front, right to the base of their opponent. Diving in, that's going to be King Kong going down though. But where is Kelra? What's Kelra looking like? He's going to be forced to back off. That's two members going down for Onic. This attack is not as clean as I thought it would be.
Stop the bleeding, but the onslaught continues. Oh, what is this?
Okay, nice try here from Renegade, but that's going to be purified out of the way. 4v5 right now. Onic is on a rampage. They're just not stopping for anybody. Edward can't even put down the Appraiser's Wrath in time. And now it's an empty base. 3 members of Aurora to defend against an onslaught of Onic members. It's just impossible to fight. Demon Kite goes down even after that full combo, and that's game number 2 in the bag for Onic.
The inevitable win for the Super Fam here. 1-1 on the board. Onic PH.
Ahead. What? And then I was thinking what else you would pick, right? Super Friends, what else do you have in there? And he's one of the few players that made this hero.
Yeah, that turtle is going to be pretty solid for Onic. I don't think there's any danger immediately unless Renegade does stuff like this. Look at that. It's Brusco up on front, zoning it up as much as he can for King Kong to take it with the Retribution. Demon Kite missing out on a few cables here, but there you go. Tsunami Slam slows them down only for a moment, going down to the Kalea, but the rest of the team from Onic is actually in trouble.
What?
Oh my goodness.
King Kong gets thrown back to the wolves. In comes the rest of Aurora.
Oh, it's a maniac!
What?
Too long. And Aurora were able to find their footing, but now Killer,
Kill Demon Kite again. Pretty easy to dodge those SODs if you are a fan cabling in and out. Takes that kill pretty easily, but look at that, despite that Maniac, Edward given a hard time here on top side.
the potential, but so far Aurora is able to capitalize on even the slightest miscalculations that Onic Philippines does.
Keeping it tight here, coming in with a Tsunami Slam. Brusco, that's a perfect target. Edward is out, no current call available, means that they can kind of go crazy, but here comes Demon Kite and Demon Kite. That combo is so scary, the damage is just erupting.
DK coming in so fast.
Oh!
He was glitching! Demon Kite gets hit by the Spear of Destruction.
Or
Does
Aurora
not.
has the Fanny, so there's at least one member in Aurora who could actually deal with him, and that's what we were talking about.
There's a solo kill you get when you have a fan. Again, not so surprising, but what's surprising here, Super Friends once more forced out of a flicker, keeping the team fight going. Kurt is gonna have to take a back step here, but he is trying to get in with an Infernal Pursuit, but not going to be enough to slow down Aurora. And this time around, it's going to be the Northern Lights with control of the Turtle Pit.
Final one going over to Aurora. SOD thrown up by Kelra. He knows it's best not to fusion friend range.
That's
So you
true.
have to walk up and make sure you get the taunt on 2 solid targets.
Yeah, the thing is, it's always Renegade going in first, but it seems like this time around,
It's going to be a different guy targeted here. Renegade flickers out, but will go down to the Appraiser's Wrath. That's a -1, but Curtain Call already casted by Edward. Here comes Demon Kite, but I don't think he's ready for the party. He's
Treating,
not-
they know they can't pick this fight for V5. Oh no, Onic blitzing
Oh,
the
boy.
Lord.
I don't know if they can answer this. There's a good knockup from the Lord. He's going to be the Phantom 5th man. And there goes Edward going down. US still keeping it steady. But even the Feathered Airstrikes will not be able to slow down Onic right now, who only has Demon Kite and Doming up on tow against 4 members. Make that 5.
Lord still standing, and Onic PH scores!
And they get it. There you go. The Lord going over to Onic this time around.
what a clutch title strike coming in from Brusco. Even when we see that, or even when this entire Maniac, when Edward was able to position himself well earlier, now they're taking advantage of all that. Wait!
Yep, capitalizing right now on one going down. Is Renegade again the victim of the Tsunami Slam? Edward still available as a frontline, but only for a moment. He is actually very low as well, forcing Rora to go back. They know where the Rora members are. Demon Kite, where are you?
Steps
Are
on
you
the
going to be in an
brakes.
angle to go for the Retribution Steal, though?
Oh.
He will get stunned up. That's vision for Onic. I think they will blitz it out this time around. King Kong getting that Lord, and the fight is going to be very, very bad here for Aurora. But Super Friends on a different angle. They're jumping, they're piling onto each other, and there you go. Aurora members free remaining. Make that just you, and I think that could be Onic running it down mid.
11-11, make a wish. At the 14-minute mark, Onic just forced Aurora to play in the paint, and Aurora can't do that!
It's a wipeout for Aurora! And you did mention it. It's exactly the angles that Super Fritz just played around with.
Beautifully done. It's Onic Philippines in game 3.
Match point!
Lead.
The old signature. All right, Renmar, how are we feeling about this one? How's the draft? It's match point right now for Onic Philippines. Is this
Edward holding his ground, goes for the Baksha Unite. I wonder if they know that King Kong is still taking his orange. Both teams taking their time.
I think they are. They do feel that. Where is King Kong right now? Is about to get into the fight, but it's going to be Brusco going down. Might be a little too late. Super Friends going down as well means that King Kong will probably just back off for the meantime.
Oh no, they caught Kirk. Onic took too long to make a call, and a lot of them fall 3 for none so far, and they're not done!
Oh, they're not done as of yet. Tempest of
Yeah,
Blade.
long and short of it, Aurora now 2,000 gold lead approaching. Oh, trash and pull started!
Oh, that is a beautiful ulti for Yue. Again, Super Friends being picked off over and over again by Demon Kite using...
Already online for Yue. So we have to be extra careful about the kills that he's gonna get.
Look at that, 4-man squad. Make that 5. Trying to block the purple buff from being stolen, but I don't think it's going to be enough. King Kong actually loses his purple, and Aurora will also get a kill on Brusco there with the beautiful placement of the Zaman Force.
Once more, displacing Onic from their own jungle. King Kong knows what this feels like just yesterday. He
Yeah.
was bullying a Ling.
Kirk trying to defend, they're trying to fight back again.
Edward gonna get a lot of tower hits and will not be able to survive long enough, but look at that. The pushback is very, very strong from Aurora with a kill as well onto Kelra.
Oh, they're not done. Super Friends.
Oh my goodness, they're just going back for more here. Even under the turret, Aurora are just firing on all cylinders.
Items. He's on his way to a Sky Piercer.
Yeah.
Oh my
There it is.
goodness.
He built it.
2 Sky Piercers already for Aurora. But
Edward again being caught up, but this time around the turret will be falling. He's gonna go down as well. But look at that. They're trying to punch him back. Demon Kite misses a few shots of that shadow kill, and now it's Onic who are on the hunt.
that
to get
revitalizes
down.
helping a lot.
Okay. That's gonna be the red carpet to push
The
back.
magic damage that'll potentially burst down key members from Onic. Looking at Yue and Dom and Kite.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, speaking of getting bursted down, that was very, very close. with the jump from Edward, barely missing King Kong. Here comes the traction pulse, pulling back Brusco as well. Again, forcing him up, but look at that. That was a feint. They were busy with Kelra on top.
We missed.
Not very Sigma.
Oh no, Lord crashing through mid, popping that holy defense. Onyx gonna lose something here, one way or another.
That's right, and the traction pulse again, pulling back Brusco is gonna be fighting back with his own Raging Sandstorm though. Look at that, Edward now on the mercy of the turret. Demon Kite trying to get some damage in, but no casualties at least for now here.
Oh my god!
But it's King Kong on the back. He's looking for blood, but will be answered immediately almost by Demon Kite.
Other ways. They knew they had other things to use it for, but
Uh-oh.
Demon Kite!
Again, it's 1v3, but Demon Kite feels very confident to just take this, absorbing so many
my
bullet
God!
hits, but getting pulled back at the last minute by Super Friends.
Very contested objective. You have to watch out for the setups from Aurora, and Kirk has to start things up.
Yeah, Lord started to set up already with a two-man knockoff for Edward and Demon Kite. King Kong is close by. He's joining the fight. There goes the red carpet. And Dolmen Kite is very happy to just take these targets one by one. Two will fall, but the retribution on the Lord will go over to Onic. They're going to have to run, though. They are running. King Kong's getting chased down. Yua with the flicker as well. J, just with a little bit of flair, takes down King Kong as well. Looking at that turret, they are spamming all the emotes they can, waiting for the perfect time to wait for that Lord and take care of it, clean it up. But look at that, Demon Kite! Oh my God, did he get killed by the fountain hit?
Yes, he did!
Oh.
For Aurora and Onic, looking at the stats, it's Aurora who has the Lord take lead over the Super Fam, and they're looking to blitz the Lord, less than half health.
They are blitzing it, but looking like they're trying to go for Kirk as well. Running it down with the Glorious Pathway. King Kong is ready with a retry, but they choose to reset. They take down Kirk as well as Brusco. Double kill for Yue. They're chasing it up. Renegade, he finds the target. He finds Kelra, and now he's chasing it. Two-man knockoff once more for the Hitman, and you are surrounded. They get taken out. It's King Kong on his lonesome.
Aurora have wiped out Onic effectively. Technically, King Kong is a non-factor in the next few moments of game number 4.
And there they officially wiped them out! And we're actually seeing a game 5!
It's time to clear it out, says the lights, and we are slowly getting into game number 5.
All the way. Our Season 14 Grand Finals rematch is going all the way.
We mentioned this from Kirk earlier on. The Edith, this time around, he's going to go for it and put it in the XP lane.
I mean, it does kind of like... Purify hasn't been much of an option recently for Kelra in the previous games, but that's also taking into consideration the kind of hero he did pick up. But hold on, Edwards?
Yeah, very early on, 2v1 with a Phobius that doesn't really have the ultimate, but it looks like it's going to be a trap. It's Demon Kite to the rescue. Might have not used the shadow kill, but will be able to at least get into the fight. King Kong, he's low. Edward used the flicker, and he said, you know what, it's worth it. I'll take that kill.
That was a long, drawn-out sequence, an amazing response by Aurora into an eventual punish, and then a trade-off once more. And the fact that Demon Kite is still on the map makes it worth it for the Northern Lights. A turtle scored by Demon Kite here, not even needing the retry.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the the Yue Zas Dominator's descent, so I'm looking for that. Again, using it for survival, at least for now. But the fight is actually happening near Keller, and Renegade, he's gonna get caught out here. And the backup is close, but and trying to get close to Kelra. Demon Kite as well. Demon Kite is dealing with 3 people here. I think that's an overall net loss for Aurora. They are able to take Keller as a consolation prize.
So this is complete denial of Onyx patterns, but wait! Woohoo!
Demon Kite tried to do something nasty there, but Brusco was very quick with the answer.
Spend this mid lane turret for Aurora, and Kelra's holding on to the bottom lane as well. Will he really take them on?
Well, Renegade proving to be a very tough target, but with the help of the rest of the squad, you know the old saying, nothing is really, really tough against 4 opponents. One to take the fight, but no one's actually biting here for Onic.
That's a conceal though. Are they going in?
Looks like they are. That's a 2-man knockout from Kirk with Earth Shatter. There goes the Primal Wrap, but he's going to get taken down before he even can let down a single bullet. And now it's going to be King Kong from the back, or from the side rather, facing off against Renegade Demon Kai, while there's also
Oh
a
my
bit of a
lord!
fight happening with Yue getting taken out by this time around Super Friends.
For them, so they can be a lot more confident to take on Aurora in the succeeding fights. But they go for the setup first!
And there goes the setup we're talking about. Brusco very happy to take it into Edward. Can't really join the fight anymore, even with Infernal Pursuit. And now they are getting picked off one by one. Renegade is going to go back first. Low is going to be Edward and Domenkite, so they can't really go hard. King Kong is on the side waiting for them to make a move.
Probably taking advantage of that in order to take control of this area, but Brusco still will try to scout them either way.
Let's split push.
Brusco's on the side. There's also a push happening on the bottom. There you go. He's looking for Demon Kite, actually, and he actually gets taken out. That's going to be Retribution removed from Aurora. Make that 2 members going down as well. And now it's a disaster. Everything's falling apart for the Northern Lights in this game.
Dubs.
Wait, he's been in midair for a while. He got knocked up by the Lord and then the Way of the Dragon.
King Kong 1v1 kill up top!
How did that even happen? That was insane, and now it's just going to make the defense even a little bit more troublesome. Luckily for Aurora, though, no major objective on the map.
Resources where they shouldn't be.
Yeah, now Super Prince picked up the clock. He's a lot more tankier. But Renegade, oh no!
Definitely tankier. King Kong is in the middle there. He's distracting 3 members of Aurora, actually getting the kill for Demon Kite as well, or Domenkite rather. And now they're gonna have to just watch as the tower on the bottom will fall.
They have a wave still incoming.
Still have
in
a
the
wave.
mid lane. Brusco 2 has the flicker.
No fear with the Dominator's Descent. That's going to be the ultimate from Disaster removed from the map, as well as its owner, Yue. And Demon Kite and Edward are going to be left on his own. I don't think that they're going to stand a chance here, and they're going to focus it down. Edward trying to keep them, trying to push him back, though. Oh my goodness, it's a double. And that's a wipeout for Onic Philippines. Rora's running in.
Just wailing away. Lord approaching half health.
We're gonna have to check the map here. Aurora, feel it out. Where is King Kong gonna come from? Demon Kite is very, very vulnerable as well as Doming, but there was a flicker coming in. It's King Kong with a Lord Steal! And they're going out with hands held high. Brusco got caught though, he tripped a little bit, and I think that's enough. Onic very, very happy with that.
He's setting things up. The flickers are all available, be it for Kurt or be it for Brusco.
Renegade on the back. He's trying to do a pincer maneuver here, but will be spotted out. Onic up on front. He's gonna get knocked up non-stop here. Popping up on the Immortality. Got a good catch here on the Brusco, but I think they bought just enough time. That's 2 members going down for Aurora, Renegade, Doming, and now they're getting chased down by the rest of Onic Philippines. That is gonna be it. With that wipeout, it's Onic for the win.
The Super Family is going to the upper bracket finals. History repeats itself as the defending champions take down